Good morning students and welcome back to your chemistry lecture. Today also we will learn chapter number 5, periodic classification of elements. So in our last lecture we have learned about the meaning of periodic classification of elements. Also we have learned about the Dobrynin's periodic classification of element. And the Dobrynin's periodic classification of element was depend on the triode. His concept was formation of triodes, and the triodes were depend or based on the similar chemical properties of the elements. But he could make only 3 triodes according to his law. Yes, so that because of only 3 triodes successfully could he make, that theory was failure. Still, it was the milestone or inspiration for the new research for the next scientist. So after that, in 1866, one German scientist Newland also derived his own periodic table by the inspiration of Dobrynin's periodic table. Yes. So he researched on that periodic table and he put forward his own idea and he made one periodic table and arranged the elements or classified the elements in that. At that time, total 56 elements were there. Total 56 elements were there. And he arranged that 56 elements in the form of octet. Yes, that's why we have to learn here Newland's law of octet. So, his periodic table is based on the same law, Newland's law of octet. So that at first we should know what is meant by octave. So, we will see them. So, what is meant by octave? Octave means group of 8. Octave means group of 8. So, he arranged the element in the form of octave means in the group of 8 elements. How? We will learn here now. Let's see. So, first we will see the definition. If the elements are arranged by increasing order of atomic mass, the properties of each 8th element repeats. Yes, what is its mean? He arranged all the elements according to its atomic mass. That is the speciality of the Newland's classification of elements. Yes. He arranged all elements in the increasing order of atomic mass. Again, he considered the chemical properties of that element. And we will see one by one all that things. But first we will learn the definition and we will learn the law of Newland's periodic table. What is that? If the elements are arranged by increasing order of atomic mass, the property of each 8 element repeat. मतलब जो 8 एलिमेंट की प्रॉपर्टी है उसके फर्स्ट एलिमेंट के साथ मैच करती है. मतलब फर्स्ट की जो प्रॉपर्टी है वही 8th एलिमेंट क्या करता है, रिपीट करता है. दैट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ दैट डेफिनेशन. सो नेक्स्ट क्वेश्चन अराइज हियर, हाउ ही गॉट दैट ऑक्टेव, हाउ ही गॉट दैट आइडिया. लेट्स सी. See first his classification and first his arrangement. Suppose he arranged the elements, he arranged the elements according to increasing order of their atomic mass. Suppose these are the elements and these are the atomic masses of the elements. Suppose, and these are arranged in the form of increasing order of the atomic mass. So, it is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Like that, according to increasing order of atomic mass, he has arranged the present elements at that time, which were present at that time. 56 elements were there, we know very well. So, he arranged all that 56 elements according to its increasing order of atomic mass. After that, what he found? He observed, he learned or he studied their chemical properties, and then what he found? The first element the first element which is having one specific chemical property, then after that second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth and seventh, and the eighth element also having the similar property like that first element. Means the first element is having some specific property, and again he found that the eighth element also having the similar property as that first element. Again the second element he studied again, and he found that the ninth element, means eighth element from the second, is from that, if we consider this element as a 1, then 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and it is 8. Here also the second and ninth element is having similar properties, and like that he found the octaves. Yes, mean first and eighth element is having similar property that he found, and this arrangement or this property he has compared with the musical notes. You know musical notes? Sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, sa. So sa is repeated after ni, sa is repeated, and what is the number of sa? 8. You will see here, he compared that thing what I discussed with you now with the musical notes like that: sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, and again sa. Yes, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 and 8. Means this sa and this is also sa, means it is the repeated property. It is the repeated property. It is at the 8th number. It is at the 8th place. So this 8th place element means suppose these are the elements. We consider here these are the elements, and sa is the first. Like in musical notes, sa is the first. We consider here element. This is the first element, and 8th element also having the similar property. So that he changed that place and he placed that similar property element under the first element. So like that 8th element is placed under the first element. Then under the second, next element, 9th element he has placed under the third. Again 10 element he has placed, and in this manner he grouped that elements in the periods. Yes. So he made compared to the musical notes 7 groups. Yes. He divided or he classified the elements, 56 elements in 7 groups, and these are like sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Yes. So in his country, the musical notes was different than the sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. This is in our country, but in Germany, do, re, mi, fa, sol, la, ti. That was the musical note. But for our conveniency, I consider here sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni, and that sa again repeated, and it is put under the first element, means under the first note sa. Yes. So similarities we can see here. So you got that concept. So in this manner, Newland classified the 56 element in the form of 7 groups. And what was his effort? His effort was that in one particular group, the elements must have the similar properties. The elements must have similar properties in all that groups. Along the groups, all elements must have similar properties. That was his effort. Okay. So he tried his best in that. But still there was some error or there was some drawbacks. We will see later on. Okay. So at first we will arrange the elements in his periodic table according to Newland's law of octave. So in brief we will see the periodic table. For our study, I will draw here, I will write here the elements, a few elements from his periodic table. Not all, only few elements. Here we can see he compared all that elements with the sa, re, ga, ma, pa, dha, ni. Yes, means 7 groups are here. 7 groups he made, and hydrogen is the first element. Hydrogen is the first element in his periodic table, and thorium is the last element in his periodic table. That is important. Thorium is the last, hydrogen is the first, and after that one by one he arranged according to its increasing order of atomic mass. Then lithium, then beryllium, then boron, then carbon, nitrogen, oxygen, again fluorine, sodium, magnesium, aluminium, silicon, phosphorus and sulfur. These are not elements, these are only notes of music, and according to these musical notes he made the groups or columns. Yes, under the musical notes he arranged the elements. Same. And the thorium was the last element in his periodic table. Again, the third period we will see here. We know that period means row and the group means column. Yesterday we have discussed that. Then calcium, and this calcium, this place is very important. We will see later. Then chromium, then tritium, then manganese, and again ferrous. That is also very important, special. So then cobalt and nickel. Both elements are placed together in the same slot here. Yes. This is the special thing. Notice that instead of single element here at that slot, at that place, both element cobalt and nickel placed together. They are having similar properties, no doubt. Copper, then zinc, then indium, then arsenic, then selenium, then bromine, and then rubidium, strontium, then cerium. Again two elements are here, cerium and lanthanum. Cerium and lanthanum. Again two elements at same slot, in the same slot. Like that 5-6 slots are there. At that he kept two elements altogether. Okay. This was considered as a drawback of Newlands, and so on. And the last element is thorium. Yes, last element is thorium. And so on. That is meaning of that. This is the Newland periodic table in brief. Not all elements I have written here. Only few elements I have taken for our study. Yes. So main thing is hydrogen is the first element. It is started from here, and thorium is the last element in his periodic table. He arranged all the 56 elements that was present at that time in this manner that these are arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass. These are arranged in the increasing order of atomic mass. Yes. Again, 7 groups or 7 columns are formed here under the sa re ga ma pa dha ni, that is musical notes. Under the musical note, he made the groups or columns. Yes. Again, he considered the chemical properties of the elements. He considered chemical properties of elements, and again he tried to keep the similar property, elements of similar property in one group. In specific group, he tried to put elements having similar property. मतलब एक ग्रुप में उसने एक बहुत अच्छा ट्राई किया है कि एक ग्रुप में उसने क्या ट्राई किया कि एलिमेंट ऐसे एलिमेंट्स आने चाहिए जिसकी प्रॉपर्टीज सिमिलर है, ये इसका ट्राई था। और उसके बाद और एक उसकी प्रॉपर्टी है, उसने यहाँ पर एडजस्ट किया है दो एलिमेंट। क्यों एडजस्ट किया है वो अभी हम देखेंगे, क्योंकि निकेल यदि नेक्स्ट कॉलम में गया, नेक्स्ट ग्रुप में गया, तो क्या होता, ब्रोमीन, this bromine element will be shipped at this place, will be shifted at this place, and what will happen then? Chlorine and bromine, these are halogen atom, and the bromine bromine must be here in that halogen group. But if he will place the nickel in that place of copper, what will happen? The bromine will shift also at the next column, and it was not fair according to its law of octave. Yes, so that he kept that both elements are together, and in that manner at various places, 5 places, he kept two elements altogether for maintaining his rule of octave, law of octave. Yes, this is the speciality. So first is he arranged 56 elements by increasing order of atomic mass and distributed in the 7 group. Yes. Second, he considered chemical properties of the elements. Third merit is that he tried to arrange elements of similar properties in the same group. Similar elements of similar properties he tried to arrange in same group. Then he discovered octaves. उसने एक बहुत अच्छा डिस्कवरी किया है, कौन सा? He discovered octave. And what is that octave? What is the law of octave? If the elements are arranged by increasing order of atomic mass, the property of each 8 element repeat. Here also the property of 8 element is repeated here. Here also repeated. Fluorine and chlorine is having, they are having similar property. Yes. Again, the next, he arranged the elements in the form of sa, re, ga, ma, pa, da, ni, and these are the musical notes. Yes, under that he made the column. So that was the merits or achievements of Newland's periodic classification. Okay, but also this periodic classification is having some demerits or drawbacks. That also we will discuss one by one. Not only achievements, there were some drawbacks, and because of that drawback only, that theory was failure. Yes, we will see one by one. First drawback is that arrangement is according to increasing order of atomic mass, and the octave law is followed here. But all this law is followed strictly up to calcium only. This Newland's law of octave is true up to only calcium. After calcium, the elements are not following the Newland's law of octave. Means it is not true after the calcium. We can see here. Here calcium, after calcium these elements are coming here. These elements we can see here. So chlorine, hydrogen, chlorine and bromine, these are the similar elements having similar properties. But cobalt and nickel also placed in the same group, and these are having different type of property. So here the law of octave is broken. Here also under that the law of octave is broken. Lithium, sodium and potassium, these are similar elements, but after that the law is broken here. Similarly, along all the group, this law is broken. Yes, after the calcium. Understood? So it is true, it is followed up to calcium. That is the first drawback and very important drawback. Yes. Second drawback, Newland assumed that there were only 56 elements present. What he observed? There were only 56 elements present. Means if the further element, by the further research, if the new element will discover where he will place, then no any place is mentioned in his periodic table. Yes, मीन्स उसने कोई भी ऐसी जगह नहीं रखी जो नए एलिमेंट आएगा उसको वहां पर एडजस्ट करने के लिए. समझ में आया? मतलब उसने 56 एलिमेंट्स है उतना ही कंसीडर किया, और कोई एलिमेंट्स आएंगे उसके लिए भी कोई जगह बनानी है या तो फिर कुछ तो भी और डिफरेंट अरेंजमेंट करनी है, ये उसने सोचा नहीं, और उसने अपना एक पीरियोडिक टेबल जो 56 एलिमेंट्स है पूरे के पूरे अपने पीरियोडिक टेबल में फिट कर दिए. अंडरस्टैंड? बट एंड आफ्टर 1866 क्या हुआ कि एक के बाद एक नए नए एलिमेंट्स बहुत फ्रिक्वेंटली डिस्कवर हो रहे थे. There was frequently discovered new elements after 1866. Yes, but Newland didn't mention any place or any suggestion for the place of the newcomer elements. Yes, this was again very important drawback. Then Newland adjusted two elements in the same slot. That is also drawback. He adjusted for his law of octave. Still, it is a drawback of his periodic table that he adjusted two elements altogether in the same slot. Here also in the same slot, two elements are adjusted. Unlike that, all elements are singular. Yes, in the one slot, one element is placed, but at some places he placed two elements altogether in same slot. Okay, so this is also one of the drawback of his periodic table. Again, here according to his law, in particular group the element must have similar properties. Yes, in particular group the elements along the groups must have similar properties, but the cobalt and nickel and the iron, it is the iron and it is cobalt and nickel, that three elements are having similar properties. Still they are so far, it is seventh group and it is first group, means according to group they are so far. Yes, they should be kept in the same group, but still they are so far. That is also very important drawback of his periodic table. Again, the law is true only for the lighter element, only for the lighter element. The Newland's law of octave is followed up to only lighter element. Lighter means they are the elements, those are having those are having low atomic mass. That's why up to calcium it is followed only. So this was Newland's law of octave and Newland's periodic classification of elements. So we have seen its merits and demerits also. Yes. So in our next lecture we will see the Mendeleev's periodic table. So this Newland's law of octave was failure because of its drawbacks. We know that now. But still that theory was very important. That periodic table was very important. Why? Because he considered the increasing order of atomic mass of the elements. Again he considered the chemical properties and he tried to place the similar elements of similar property in the same group. Yes, in specific group he tried to place elements of similar property. That was the very important attempt. Yes, very important effort, idea of the Newland's periodic classification. So from this idea, Mendeleev, the next scientist, was very great scientist. He was very great scientist. He was Russian scientist. Newland is German scientist. And Newland was German scientist. And the Dmitry Mendeleev was the Russian scientist. And he is known as the father of modern periodic classification of the element. modern periodic table what we are using nowadays, Mendeleev is considered as a father of periodic classification of the element. Yes, why? Because he studied a lot on the Newland's classification of element, and then he got very unique idea. Yes, and he put forward, or he made his own periodic table, and it was very unique. It was the milestone for the modern periodic table what we are using nowadays. Yes, so we will learn in our next lecture Mendeleev's periodic classification of the element. Up to that, you have to write down all the drawbacks, all that merits and demerits, all that achievements and all that drawbacks on in your notebook, and learn or study that periodic table very well. Learn that law of Newland's law of octave, that also you have to learn very well. Yes, and read carefully this portion from your NCERT textbook as well. Okay, thank you.